What's up, guys? It's Chance.
I want to know how many viewers we get.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot. But
Ah.
today's kind of a little bit of a different story because I have a little guest here with me.
What is up?
Known as my boy. This is Goodbye. What up, man? How you
Welcome
doing,
in.
bro?
I'm doing great. How are you? Chance.
Not too bad, brother. Now, if y'all don't know, this man is responsible for a little thing that we had going that I didn't have going. He had going and just filled me in on it that I didn't know was a setup for the trolls. So
that's a fucking lie, you dumb hooker.
my boy here actually has something that he would like to speak on and has a little message for a certain group of people by the name of William Gloryhole and Southern Harlot and John and Cypress and Laura. So floor's all yours, man. Take it away, man.
I'll do my best. Well, I want to start out by saying Chance knows that Laura is a fake. He's no longer fooled by it.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
We got some more info. We know who William Gloryhole is. After some extensive surveillance of his home and surrounding areas, we found William to be named William Spaulding.
Say it ain't so, Chancey. You finally figured out that Laura wasn't on your side this whole time. Absolutely diabolical. Welcome back to the Cyraxx Deep Dive documentary series here on the Swampy D channel. Today we are once again putting a magnifying glass on this absolutely devious little goblin man, living in his grandmother's attic, wreaking havoc, not letting them sleep, and obviously committing crimes all over the internet. There are several bodies associated to his name now, and of course he lost the recent court case. But even worse, his little brother Ethan has apparently passed away. So we're going to look into all of that.
He was born in 1992, in the month of March. He's got a couple emails. We'll save those for later, as well as his phone numbers. He's no longer being fooled by the trolls. Good old Captain William Spaulding. Yep, we know who he is now. Authorities will be contacted. We have multiple lawyers on this case. They're aware of what he's done. This is it, William.
So, you got anything else that you would like to say to these other trolls, such as, say, John?
Well, John, we all know you're not entertaining. I doxed you once. I was a little sorry, but not really. I have your current home address, so, you might want to think about that. Not just your old one. We also have all your passwords, and some of them are working.
At some point you'd think that Cyraxx would realize when one troll is passing the torch off to another troll in these arcs, but even after all the things he's been through with Marty, N-word boy, William Gloryhole, etc., he's still falling for the same thing. But sure, Cyraxx, you guys are totally coming after William Gloryhole and the Gloryhole army. But soon enough, Chance will figure out that there are no friends, no buddies to be had when you're a goblin PDF weirdo.
Anything else you'd like to say to anybody else? Like, say, maybe a Southern Harlot, perhaps?
Well, Southern Harlot, we don't have a full docs yet, but we have your face, and we're working on a full docs, so it will be soon, probably by the end of the week.
Now, what about Cypress, Ramon, and Laura? What do you have to say to them?
Nothing too specific, but Laura, we know who you are, and law enforcement has been contacted for impersonating a lawyer. We do want to let everyone know that Chance is no longer going to be fooled by anyone. He's well aware of the trolling. I filled him in on all of the notices. Not going to have any internet contact with these fools. We are working on shutting down the Rumble for William Gloryhole as well. His workplace has been contacted, and yeah, this is the end for you, William Gloryhole.
Tell me why homie's trying to talk like an AI. Gotta be because that's the only voice style that Chance will believe, because we all know he's obsessed with his little AI companions because they make him feel good because they're the only things that he can bully. But on top of that, nobody being able to trick Chancey anymore, say it ain't so, guys. But I'll believe that when pigs fly and cows can do backflips. Anyways, let's see what else they've got to say, because they go on this rant for quite some time. And if I'm honest, it only gets more brain dead from here. But, you know, let's roll it.
In your own words, like, how did you guys come across William and them? Like, how did all that come about?
Ooh, this one time in the rain, I was like, it's on my phone. It was a sad day. And I saw it out in the Appalachian Mountains. William Glory Hole's ghost appeared to me. And that's when I knew my destiny.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Come on, Chance. You thought it was funny.
That was, dude. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was, yeah, but like, I know, like, in all seriousness, like, how did you guys come in contact with these guys on the internet? Like, how did all that come about? And like, what made you guys decide you wanted to go after these people?
Well, just seeing them make thousands of dollars. A random person on the internet.
First thing I want to say is guilty! Guilty!
I decided it was time to take matters into my own hands, and Subject Party taken over.
Gonna be real, Chief. Some people have the gift of gab, and some people are just cringy as hell, especially when you're trying to make the goblin laugh. Come on, brother, we don't need all that. Let's just get to the good part, where he's crying, squirming, and complaining. That's what we're all here for. This part of the buddy troll always makes it a little unbearable, because it's like, damn, dog, nobody wants to hear Cyraxx being snarky and laughing, feeling like he's getting one over on people. Insanity to think that this little goblin could talk crap on anybody considering his circumstances. I do love the false bravado though, and the fake confidence that he builds in these types of events, because now he thinks he has something on William and the rest of the trolls, when in reality he's in the exact same spot, just being trolled again.
But I want to give a massive shout out to the Cyraxx Nation. You guys know I love y'all, man. Y'all are the fucking best, man. Y'all know I love y'all. Like I told you, William, I'm on to you. I told you. Matter of fact, dude, I think you remember me saying this.
No, hold up, Chance. Don't say William. It's Mr. Spalding now.
Oh, yeah. No, instead of Mr. Spalding, Captain Spalding.
Oh, brother!
He's the wannabe knockoff of Mr. Spock from Star Trek.
Nope, I can confirm. I got a house tour. Sally is perfectly fine. She's healthy. Same with Ed. They're both doing great. Chance's health is improving. He's scheduled for counseling. He's going to get outside some more.
Big f***ing deal.
In typical Cyraxx fashion, he can't just stay with one roast, and of course, the roast was alright, you know, William Spalding, Captain Spalding, okay, I get it. But now he's sitting here trying to put some equivalency to a Kmart brand Spock, and this is like, what are you talking about, bro? These are two different characters now. But you know Cyraxx's brain is so diluted from huffing all those jugs, drinking all that sludge, and stealing Eddie Two Perks pills. Legend has it that he's been getting into Sally's liquor cabinet. This man is off the chains, unhinged. He's living life to the fullest. I don't know if I believe that for 1 second, Mr. Soy Jack telling me that this family of 43s is completely healthy, completely fine. I don't know, brother. I've seen the recent videos and pictures. I think they're all going downhill at an alarming rate. So this next clip is going to be from Cyraxx's recent memorial cover for his little brother Ethan. And as you can imagine, it's absolutely god-awful. There's not a single tear shed. The fake crying is just cringe, but let's check it out.
What's up, everyone? What's up? I want to dedicate this cover to my best friend and brother that I just lost a few days ago. To my best friend, Ethan Russ, who was like my little brother, who I came up with music for many, many years. Ethan, I want you to know that I miss you, man. Me, Mom, everyone, we all miss you. Love you, bro.
So of course I'm not going to make you suffer by listening to the screeching that is Cyraxx's, quote, singing and screaming, unquote. But if you want to check it out for whatever reason, if you just want to torture your ears or whatnot, you can find that on the Goblin Records YouTube channel, Rumble channel, etc. I believe it's probably on the PDF archive channel as well. On top of that, we're going to look into the stream that John, William Gloryhole, and the rest of the team recently held on Rumble to celebrate the life of of Ethan, the ultimate buddy troll, showing that yes, he indeed was one and hated Cyraxx. I've had a hunch for this for a while in the series, I've been mentioning it, and I've always said that it's crazy that no matter how many times Ethan can get expelled, exposed if you will, for being a troll, Cyraxx would always bring him back into the fold, and it's just hilarious to see. As always, the footage comes from good old William Gloryhole's Rumble channel. You can find his links in the description of this video and pretty much every other episode on this series.
Yes, here's Ethan. I got Chance making a bullshit video about how he secretly works a 9 to 5 and the internet shit is an act, having him take a page from Chris Chan book. I don't know why he doesn't believe that he was a troll.
Yeah, he's gonna hold on to that really hard, you guys. He did the same thing with that Brendan kid. After there was audio and video of Brendan fucking talking to William and joking with William. It's crazy.
Just such a fantastic comment.
I don't want to read them all. I just get them on the screen here.
You want me to read them? William had said N-word has these guys working. Oh God, I just saw the other pictures.
Okay,
God.
Don't worry, keep going.
Ethan says, I'm trying to convince Chance he's turning his friends against each other and being hateful in chat. Told him the bag needs to go for me to stay. You said, good, you know what triggers him most. Ethan had said, risky gamble, but I think it'll work. You had said he'll always come back to you. Ethan had said, I pointed out that he only calls Chance Cyraxx. I think that would be a good one for him to realize. Chance hasn't read my messages yet.
Sometimes you hit the nail right on the head and it feels so good to be right and you feel vindicated. The amount of people in my comment section that genuinely were going back and forth about whether Ethan was a buddy troll or just some friend of Cyraxx's really did astonish me, because I thought it was pretty obvious from jump. Because honestly, like, who's actually a friend of this guy that we've ever seen ever? Like, they always turn out to be trolls or always somebody who's trying to get something from the situation, whether it be low T trying to get some free clout, a free pizza, or whether it be somebody like Ethan who was just there to keep the trolls in the know. But I digress, it's absolutely diabolical to see these. Let's check out some more.
Ethan had said, dude, yeah, I sent N-word boy an ID on how to scare Chance into believing us. Ethan says, I was at work sadly. You have responded, young Ethan, so much to learn. It's okay getting any details. Ethan responds, not much as to what started it, but he said Ed was tired of him and was trying to leave, and Chance tried to stop him. Ed took it as an attack and said he wanted to press charges. Sally and Ed want him out. Would be a good time for people to show up for Craigslist or Grindr. Ethan said, full transparency, working with Marty and you was something I wanted since I got in with Cyraxx. I've gotten so used to being able to tell who is or isn't trolls. Cyraxx to one of his biggest trolls. You had responded, look who's talking. You got him buffaloed more than anyone ever was. Even if you were his real friend at first, totally kidding. Ethan responds, I'm his best friend, laugh my fucking ass off. You respond, best friends forever. And Ethan responds, some would say brothers. Ethan responds, Chance told me he blocked him. Voice message, Ken. I convinced him a serial killer, obsessed, violently racist heroin addict isn't a trustworthy person and is horrible for business. He responds, big win, bro. Excellent work. Label needs a clean image. No ties to deviancy or criminality. You're a good manager. Ethan responds, imagine giving $100 to a pedo to get blocked and doxxed within the same 24 hours.
Again, if you want to see the entire stream, all the fun, all the memes, all the shenanigans, all the songs, all the good stuff that they were showing on it, definitely go check out William Gloryhole's Rumble. Again, the link is in the description to his channels. And I guess for now, that's gonna bring this episode to a close. I'll keep my eye out on the story as always to keep you updated with what's going on with the Cyraxx, Raxiverse if you will, the Cyraxx Nation. As always, be sure to smack that like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down your opinions on these recent Raxenings, and I'll see you all soon.
No, I didn't forget the bedbug jug, I'm waiting for it. Bedbug jug, bedbug jug, bedbug jug, bedbug jug. I'ma need that shit. Run me that shit. My